In this lecture, we will talk about our anchor text and our remaining contextual vector and the article methodology of that. First anchor text in this article is the root of the article, that is the benefits of drinking water. And we also give the same phrase, the benefits of drinking water, in the heading. And the other rule is where you link, the link or the next article also have same this phrase in their heading. And also you can see the benefits of drinking water is appear in the title of the linked article. Now for linking benefits of drinking water, I did not need the antonym context, but I need some sporting area. Like for example, here we use the word benefits to support this context. And in the journal section, we give the reason, not because of risk, but because we cover the benefits as much as possible. And here we expand this specific context, we give the H2 and then we expand to the H3, and that's why we use this specific benefit, lose weight. You know, it's a grouper, the benefits, and this is the benefit that we gain from the drinking water. In the benefits of drinking water context, we give or use the specific phrase that is the weight loss, and then we give the H3 question, losing weight. If you are able to use these type of phrases, that will be appearing in the next heading, and also in the previous heading paragraphs we called it subordinate text in the semantic SEO, but here I am trying to keep the things simple. If you are able to use it, you just justify the contextual flow, and the things will not be discordant to each other. According to the phrase based indexing, which is the old method, but according to the sequence modeling or the context sensitive question answering, the contextual flow will be happening with the anchor text segments, which means common phrases and the common themes and the context between the subsection, they will be happening to connect all these things to each other. In the sentences, we called it discourse integration. If we leave the NLP side or try to create some reasonable connection for being able to ask the next question after this one, and that's why we follow the heading hierarchy at here. After then we again expand the context and ask the high blood pressure, one more boolean question, and in the H3. And if you look at here, metabolism rate is relevant to the blood pressure. Here you see the red colors because this is something about the lean management, and we did not cover it or create this article yet. That's why their color is red. If you see this specific area or this specific section, who should drink cold water? We ask this question to signal the search engine about the human context. And in the next, should pets drink cold water, is regarding to the animal context. Here then we ask for the drink a day, and then we also give the anchor text to our article that how much water should I drink a day. If you remember in this content brief, we talk about the optimum percentage or the factors. This is something about, I said, the truth ranges. You give here the specific range. Make sure give the numerical values carefully, because in the queries, if it shows the 70% water in the human body and the consensus also write 70% of human body, if you write here 60%, even it's true, but search engine did not have the perception of fact. They have just the consensus data, and the top authorities cover 70%, so it's hard for you to rank. In the last question, we give some criterias or the criterions. In the comparison, it's also reflect this question, who should drink cold water, because in this context we talk about or we compare who drink the cold water in which factor or in a what certain specific condition, and who drink the warm water and who not drink both at some specific conditions. First we give the comparison, then differences, then similarities, and the effects that should be explained. Like as we're using the benefits word in a H1, and in this specific question we are directly we linking to the next article. That means we create the side-wide topicality signals for the search engine for this specific context. So well, you need to use these terms or distribute these terms in the article. Here you see this is the H2 and we make the variation. Then this is also the one section and we make the variation for it. We give the H2 to this question because it appears warm water appears a lot of time in the quiz, and then that's why we give the more contextual weight to this specific question. So all these specific configuration will need to be happening while you are thinking the search engine and also communicating with the search engine after a while, or also it happens in a year. It happens with reflexes. Thank you. See you in the next lecture.